Good afternoon, citizens of Sodor. I am Jeremiah Jobling Jr. of News 79 Sodor, here with our very own Earl, Sir Robert Norramby, who for your viewing pleasure will be presenting a tour of his estate and the glorious and glistening Ulfstead Castle.
That's right, Jeremiah. I am so honored to be on News 79 talking about my wonderful Ulfstead.
And we are as well. So, sir, you came to Sodor a year ago after decades of traveling around the world, is that correct?
Indeed, I love traveling and adventure. Oh, adventure, being able to explore so many things, so splendid.
I'm guessing Sodor was a bit different when you finally returned after all those years.
Quite. Sir Topham has gotten so many new engines, steam engines and diesels. You wouldn't believe my shock to finally see a diesel engine. I had only heard stories of them, but not actually being amongst one was grand. And of course, being with Sir Topham's steam team.
For the record, who is your favorite steam team member?
Well, Jeremiah, I find every engine Sir Topham's essential to this island. Each and every one of them were so respectful and attentive when I arrived on Sodor. They even had a party for me at Nafford, which unfortunately I wasn't able to stay for because for plans.
Ladies and gentlemen, engines and coaches, I give you Sir Robert Norramby, Earl of Sodor.
Oh, a celebration! How splendid!
We have gathered here, Sir Robert, to celebrate...
No. You carry on. I didn't mean to interrupt. And I promised Millie I'd be at the estate by 2.
Really?
Enjoy your party. It sounds like great fun. Goodbye.
Okay, Sodor, we are now inside the historic Ulfstead Castle, the once home of King Godred. So, Sir Robert, could you tell us a bit about why Ulfstead Castle is so significant?
King Godred lived here centuries ago, protecting the crown jewels of the island from invaders. His golden crown was one that people always were excited to see and even touch. One night, thieves took the king's crown from its rightful place and almost escaped with it until they were caught at the island borders. The crown was never seen again until just last year when my trusty sidekick Stephen and Rocket found it inside one of the caves in the grounds.
Speaking of Stephen, here he is right now. Hello, Mr. Rocket. Ho, Jeremiah. Stephen's quite all right. Nice to see you. And, sir, from what I can tell up there, you are looking mighty spiffy today.
Oh, Stephen, you always know how to make an old and happy.
So, Stephen, how did you come to the island of Sodor? I was one of the first engines ever built by one George Stephenson. During my times, I was the fastest steam engine around. However, as time moved on, engine technology began to advance, and I became more of a dust-collecting antique than a really useful team player. I was left in storage until the Earl had come here and purchased me for his big Ulfstead restoration project. Fantastic story. And now, Stephen, you do most of the odds and ends here at the castle grounds? Yes, Jeremiah. I handle many of the tasks here, from giving tours to pulling loads and even other jobs around the island.
If you don't mind, Stephen, I would like to show Mr. Jobling, Millie, and Lady.
Not at all, sir. I'll see you later. I believe there's another group of tea-time tourists coming in. So, we are now here at the Ulfstead Estate station, where the Earl is about to introduce us to Millie and Lady. Hello, everybody. I'm Millie.
And I'm Lady.
Lovely to meet both of you. Now, what are your tasks? I am the Earl's personal engine. I bring him to and from places on narrow gauge rails.
And I helped Stephen give tours around the estate.
Excellent. Now, Millie, you hail from France, but Lady here has a very different backstory. Isn't that right, Lady?
Yes, I was built by Burnett Stone on Muffle Mountain. For the longest time, I had a rivalry with Diesel 10, who always wanted to my so-called magic gold dust.
Oh, so you are denying all the rumors out there on Sodor that you are the key to opening the Magic Railroad?
I decline to comment.
Oh, well, who says live TV broadcasting can't have a few surprises? Speaking of surprises, Sir Robert, have there ever been times at the estate where things went opposite than what you or your team were expecting?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
When the Earl had finally returned, all of the engines had gotten the supplies out of the freight cars and into the sidings of the castle grounds.
My, Millie, what a splendid job.
Thank you, sir.
And I see your friends here stuck around to help with the task.
Yes, Stephen, Henry, Percy, and Sooty were also... Okay, as you can see, Stephen is now telling some visitors about Olstead Castle, which our camera crew is now going to pan into. This lovely, historic castle. Okay, now back to Stephen. This castle is a lovely testament of the rich history on the island of Sodor. Many of this island's highest nobles resided here, and even inside, some traces of golden trinkets can still be found.
Stephen, oh Jeremiah, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
No problem, sir.
Good. Stephen, keep the guests entertained for a while. Mr. Percival needs Millie and I for something very important.
Unexpectedly?
Quite. Jeremiah, follow us.
But I was told this report must solely be about Ulfstead.
It still will be. You'll see my grand engines in action. Let's go. The reporter's gone?
Yes, he is.
Phew, that was close.
Is that gold dust? Well, we are now at the Blue Mountain Quarry. Just so there is no confusion, we are at the biggest quarry on Sodor, located in the heart of the narrow gauge railway, which is owned by Mr. Peregrine Percival. Oh, and action is occurring as we speak. Camera crew, pan into them right over there.
Perry, you have interrupted my broadcasting debut. You have caused much delay and, of course, confusion. What is the meaning of this?
That would be me.
Admiral, sir? Apologize for the disrespect, but I must ask, why invite me to the quarry on such short notice?
I was visiting the Blue Mountain Quarry, watching these narrow gauge engines work. I remembered there's another narrow gauge engine that I've yet to meet, and that was Millie. Thank you for remembering me, Admiral, but what about... I am already here, my friends. It's always great to have the two of you with us, and of course, the Earl. Millie, I see you blushing and looking at Luke over there. Is there a reason for this behavior?
Millie and I are great friends.
That's right. You two were instrumental in finding the missing Christmas presents for the Earl's Christmas party last December.
Well, Lady also made her grand debut. We make a really good team.
Yes, we do, Luke. I loved working with you today, even if it really was Thomas, Percy, and James who cracked the case.
Don't mention it. Luke and Millie, it was our pleasure. Shh! Quiet down, everyone. The Earl is arriving. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, engine of all parts of Sodor, I give you Lady, Olstead Castle's newest team member.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you again. There were oohs and ahs from everyone around the estate. Everyone was so surprised that Lady was the new Ulfstead engine.
Everyone, let us welcome Lady with open arms and wheels, of course.
Thank you again, everyone. I am so happy to be with all of you today. Christmas of all days, and can't wait to start my new job tomorrow morning. Well, I best be off to visit Topham Hatt and his engines.
What, Sir Admiral? Jeremiah, wouldn't it be spectacular to come and surprise my guest at Olstead?
Quincy, my loyal assistant, do I have time for that in my schedule?
Well, Your Excellency, you do have that
Yes, I do. Let's go. 3 cheers for the Admiral and all of the engines of Ulfstead, and to Sir Robert, N.D. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching right now, we are going back to the estate to surprise all of the wonderful guests with the Admiral. Let's go. And you too, Quincy.
but the clipboard schedule clearly states...
Onward, Quincy, onward, onward.
Okay, the excitement right now is very high. You can see all of the visitors from before looking right up at the Admiral and Sir Robert, yearning for autographs and pictures with these two gentlemen. Even the Ulfstead engines are equally excited.
I have never seen so many pictures taken of the Earl in my life.
I've never seen so many cameras. I didn't even know what a camera was.
I just hope they don't discover my secrets.
What's that, lady?
Nothing at all.
Okay, everyone. The Earl, Admiral, and everyone here would like to thank you for tuning into News 79 Sodor for our special on the engines and people of Ulfstead. Perhaps a follow-up visit sometime soon, Sir Robert?
Of course. Hope to see all of you again, and welcome to Olstead.
Admiral? Admiral? Signing off for News 79 Sodor, this is Jeremiah Jobling Jr. Yes, that Jeremiah Jobling. The end.